Hi wine friends, I am traveling for my day job, which is why I didn't have a chance to do a video on Wine Wednesday, but since I am in Spokane, Washington, I thought it would be fun to share a Washington wine with you. So I have had this wine, the Licol number 41 Cabernet Sauvignon 2015, several times since I've been here, simply because it is a Washington wine. I wanted to make sure I was drinking Washington wines, and because it is well priced on the hotel's wine list. The bottle is a $58 bottle on the wine list. I looked on wine.com and it's actually a $32 bottle on wine.com. So, you know, there is a bit of a markup, but there's always going to be. I felt that because it is as delicious as it is and it's under $60, that it was pretty well priced. So with that, I did want to share it with you, and as you can see, there's the view from my hotel room, which is it's a great view of Spokane. So, all right, why don't we dig on in? So, like I said, this is the Licol number 41 Cab, and what I was reading on the winery's website is that 2015 was actually the hottest vintage on record. I think that probably helps explain why I found this wine to be a very juicy wine. But why don't we dig on in? So as you can see, I've poured myself a nice full glass. It's the wine is a nice, very dark ruby color with a bit of a watery rim. I don't want to give it a swirl. Oh, I filled it probably a little too full. Oh, and that is such a big nose. So there's definitely a lot of both dark fruit characteristics as well as some nice savory notes in there. So I'm getting blueberries, lots of blueberries. Some dark cherries and plums. And I'm also getting a lot of like cigar notes and a lot of toasty notes. There might be a hint of spice, maybe a little bit of cinnamon. All right, why don't we give it a taste? Cheers. I am just loving this wine. So it is very juicy, very big, very juicy, very well integrated though. So getting, I would say, so full-bodied, probably full-bodied range, getting some really good acid in there. It's definitely bigger on the tannins too. Feeling a lot of gum pull. Definitely settling a bit on my teeth. The flavors in the mouth are pretty similar to what I was getting in the nose. I would say it's more on the cherry and plum side, with the blueberries kind of coming in behind it. Lots of that cigar box, some of the cinnamon, a little bit of cocoa dust in there. Definitely some toasty notes. This wine is delicious. I think if you see it on a wine list in a restaurant, it's the type of wine that's going to go really well with food. Kind of wish I had some short ribs or steak to go with it. And I think it's also a wine that would be a crowd pleaser, especially if you're eating with folks that like bigger wines. I think it's going to offer something a little bit different. Definitely, it's not your California Cabernet, and it's, you know, it's likely to be well priced. So I'd love to know, have you had a Washington State Cabernet before? Have you had the Licol 41? What did you think of it? And so if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate those. If you aren't already a subscriber, you can do that by clicking on the icon right down here or on the subscribe button down below. But don't forget, also click on that bell because it'll notify you when I upload a video, which is usually every Wine Wednesday. And if you are looking for a recommendation, you can find one right there. Thanks for joining. Cheers.